Alrighty, so I was hoping to do a live feed studio mate in another state using my phone, because as we know the iPad died. It's not feasible. So I'm taping on my phone. That explains the small screen, the weird angle, and the oddness of my shape and the painting. I'm out in the garage. I've got the garage door open. I also have my artwork out. I've been posting pictures of the artwork on nextdoor.com, Instagram, Facebook, a couple Facebook pages, and I've let people know on YouTube in the last video that I'm doing this. And it's not because I'm trying to sell artwork off my front lawn. I'm not doing that. It's just to provide entertainment for the neighbors or for passers-by. And it's funny because I've heard from people who have been coming by and looking at the artwork, and they're sending thank you notes and that kind of thing. Oops, sorry for the dings. It's on my phone, so we're going to hear notifications. I can't shut the notifications off. It keeps turning back on. But regardless, people have been telling me, oh, I've been coming by your house, thank you, blah, blah, blah. And that's really sweet, because that's all it's intended to be, is a diversion and entertainment. A number of neighbors nearby have started singing at night. I've heard from other artists here in Gulfgate, which is a part of Sarasota, and across the country who are doing the same thing, putting their artwork outside. And I've been asking everybody to please tag their stuff social distance underscore art walks. Social distance underscore art walks. So we're all sharing and connecting. That's all this is about, is contributing to the betterment of others, supplying some comfort and care as neighbors as best we possibly can under these circumstances. Yesterday, the state of Florida, where I live, shut down. There will be no more retail open except for essential retail businesses, which includes gun shops and alcohol. Doesn't sound like a great, idea to me, but there we are. Luckily, the grocery stores are staying open, and people who are making just about minimum wage are taking their lives in their hands and keeping us fed. I'm deeply grateful for that, as is everyone. Everyone is grateful to nurses and anyone in the medical profession. But today I'm going to do my best to contribute what I can share, which is just time. Hopefully, we'll see how long my phone holds out, how long it can videotape for, but we're going to do a studio mate in another state. If you're not familiar with that, my studio mate in another state thing I've been doing for several years now. I just set up the camera, I work, and you work alongside. So we're in each other's studios without being in each other's studios. It's kind of ideal. We just keep each other company and get things done for a little bit. So I'm going to get to work on this painting, which is that photograph as the reference. It's something I've been dying to do for a long time, no pun intended, and here it is. So I'm going to get to work, you get to work, and don't forget, social distance underscore art walks. Oh, and also, as a suggestion, I started preparing for this day a while ago. I have food, fairly well stocked up, but not just that, not the toilet paper thing. Oh my God, I can't wipe my bum because I don't know how to use a rag. Not that thing. It's setting up my day so that I have a schedule to stick to every single day, so I don't get lost in my own head in the middle of all this, or get stuck, watching or reading news online when half of it is bullshit and it's exhausting to begin with. Thus the circles under my eyes. Wake up in the morning, have my coffee, pay bills, go through emails, that kind of thing, while my, whatever I'm taking for my RSD takes effect. Then I exercise. That's very important. I'm exercising again, just basic sit-ups, planks, when I can do them. A lot of squats, because I have a lot of fat on my legs, so squats. I'm also doing stick work again, strikes and stick work, that kind of thing. Do that for half an hour to an hour. I'm going to get up to an hour solid. while watching something funny on Netflix. Sticking to the funny stuff, staying away from the dark. I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm exhausted once again. So from there, get dressed, walk the dog, and then get ready to get to work on this or on other projects I have coming up. And I mention it because hopefully you're doing the same thing for yourself so you don't lose your sanity. Anyway, time to get to work. Welcome to Studio Mate in Another State, the COVID-19 version. What I'm applying right now is Earth Red by Gamblin to the canvas with only using mineral spirits. I've been playing a lot with dry and wet surfaces, and I love Neoma Gilp, but I'd gotten into the bad habit of applying it too soon. It was too thick. So I've been using mineral spirits because I love the way when it dries, it gives a really, really dry effect to the paint. And once I start applying the Neoma Gilp, there isn't shine on top of shine. There's shine and glow juxtaposed with this really dry mineral spirit paint, and then also the black and white gesso. It's kind of cool, or it entertains me anyway. Now again, I don't know how much time my camera can hold, how long this will stay up, so you'll have to excuse me if it cuts out while I'm working, while you're working, and I don't even notice. Still running. Oh, another notification, sorry. How are we doing? Oh, almost a half hour. It's nice to hear the wind and the birds and the breeze. Nice being out here. Pretty much like pretty much everyone else. I spend 9 to 12 hours a day in a building, in a retail shop, selling furniture. Which I like my job. It certainly is nice to be home and working, listening to the dogs bark. Dog's back. Listening to wild parrots and woodpeckers and my favorite bird, catbirds. I love them. This is nice. Looking forward to an entire month of this, which is what I've got. We've been let go of not let go, but we've been, there we go. sent home from our jobs for 30 days here in Florida. So I'll be doing this with you as best we can. Alright, I want to find out if this is going to load up well. We're almost at 40 minutes, which I didn't know if my phone could even hold out that long, but it has. So we've been working a little bit. Let's take this. Okay, so working on colors, lines, that's it. But we're going to close out Studio Mate from another state for right this minute. I want to see how well this uploads. And wow, you really can't see what I've been working on very well. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just about spending time and sharing and being good neighbors, being together. During a rather bizarre point in history. Hello. Tell your grandkids I was there. Anyway, gonna stop for a little bit, upload the video, excuse me again, and I'll see you again soon. I've got a lot of projects I'm working on. One of them is going to be making videotapes based on the black and white illustrations, or making videos about projects based on the black and white illustrations I've been working on for 13 years from my book Stories from Scootertown. What I want to do is not just be like, look, I made this thing, but what I've been thinking about doing is working up illustrations, photographing them, posting them on my Facebook page, and I'll tell you where when we get there, so that you can download them for your kids or for yourself, print them out, cut them out, and we will be making 3D projects from them. Colorable, blah, blah, blah. If you don't have a printer, you don't have printer ink, we'll be going over, we'll just do the drawings together. We'll do the drawings together, but they won't be just drawings. It's so they can stand up. They have an old-fashioned feel where the characters are attached to toilet roll holders or whatever you have around. And so that's the plan. That's the other thing I have going on. But right now, I gotta walk Bugsy, try and upload this thing. Blah, 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 blah. Ciao.